He asked in a low tone, "Mary, are you HIV positive?" Mary froze. She didn't respond. When the family returned home, the house was filled with laughter and excitement. They unpacked their luggage, showing off the clothes and gifts they bought from Dubai. The children jumped around, smiling as they handed out presents. They even gave Mary some of the beautiful items they got for her. That night was loud, full of giggles, stories, and happiness. But in one corner stood Mary, pretending to smile. Deep inside, jealousy burned within her. She watched the family's joy with envy in her heart. No one knew what she was thinking, or what she planned to do next. Weeks passed. The children resumed school, and life in the house slowly returned to normal. Everything seemed peaceful again, until one morning, Nay woke up feeling weak. At first, she thought it was just malaria or stress. She took medicine for fever and cold, but the weakness only got worse. She was always tired, dizzy, and sleeping for long hours. Jay became worried and took her to the hospital. After running several tests, they returned to see the doctor. When he opened the file and looked at them, his expression changed. The words that followed shattered their world. "Mrs. Nay, you are HIV positive." The room went silent. Nay froze. Jay stared blankly, confused and broken. "How?" Nay whispered. "How is that even possible?" They left the hospital in silence, their hearts heavy. That night, no one spoke. The house was filled with quiet tension and unspoken fear. Later, they decided to take the whole family for a test, the kids and Jay included. When the results came out, everyone tested positive. Nay fell to the floor, screaming and crying. She couldn't believe it. Her children, her innocent little ones, infected too. She asked God for answers, but none came. Her heart shattered completely. That night, she didn't sleep. She just sat in darkness, staring at her children. The pain was unbearable. A few days passed. The once lively home turned into a house of sorrow. Nay became quiet. Jay couldn't face her. Mary, on the other hand, was the only one in good health, cooking, cleaning, smiling as though nothing had happened. One afternoon, while Mary was cooking, Jay walked into the kitchen quietly. He asked in a low tone, "Mary, are you HIV positive?" Mary froze. She didn't respond. Jay grabbed her arm. "Answer me. Are you HIV positive?" She pulled away sharply and said, "Don't ask me that." Jay's voice broke. "You should have told me. You should have stopped me." Mary turned slowly and said coldly, "Stopped you? Why would I stop you? Didn't you enjoy it?" At that exact moment, Nay walked in, hearing the last part of the conversation. She stood still. "Enjoy what?" she asked, trembling. Both Jay and Mary froze. "Talk!" Nay screamed. "Tell me what's going on." Jay broke down. He couldn't hide it anymore. He confessed everything, the drunken night, the repeated affair, the lies. Nay fell to the floor in tears. Mary began crying too. Between sobs, she confessed. She revealed that she had been HIV positive long before she came to the city. She got infected by her ex back in the village but had been taking her medication secretly. When Nay traveled with the kids, Jay's mistake opened the door to evil. And when Jay told her it was over, she became bitter and decided to take revenge. Mary cried as she explained what she did. She said she used Joy's toothbrush to brush her own teeth and then used it for Joy again. She used her personal shaver to trim John's hair. She used her nail cutter on Nia's toe after using it on herself. And one day, she even mixed her own blood with Nay's skincare cream. Jay and Nay were frozen in horror. Nay couldn't believe it, the same girl she had helped, trained, clothed, and treated like family had destroyed her entire home. Mary fell to her knees, begging for mercy, crying uncontrollably. But it was too late. Nay called the police, and Mary was arrested immediately. That night, silence swallowed the house. Nay wept uncontrollably, her heart torn beyond repair. Jay sat beside her, his hands on his head, wishing he could turn back time. Nay whispered through tears, "I wish I never met her. I wish I never went on that trip." Days turned into weeks. Eventually, Nay moved out with her kids, broken but determined to survive. Jay was left behind, drowned in guilt and loneliness. The family would now live on medication, not because of fate, but because of betrayal. It was the end of a happy home. A perfect family. Destroyed by one moment of weakness.